Ceolchoirm has been running Irish colleges and a year-round nationwide youth club structure for young people for over 45 years. All of our events are run through the medium of Irish, thus normalising the language for young people on a social level outside of the school system. In that time, people from all over the country have come to our colleges, learning to speak Irish with ease and confidence. They're also encouraged to avail of the opportunity to attend our network of youth clubs throughout the country on a regular basis. This ensures they maintain the fluency they've gained on the 3-week course. This DVD mainly focuses on our summer courses, and all information on our youth clubs and other events for young people is available on our website. Over the next 10 minutes, we'll bring you through a typical day in the college and answer any questions you might have. We offer a number of courses to suit Irish speakers at every level. It's very important that your son or daughter chooses the course most suited to his or her age and ability rather than the location or indeed where their friends are going. Most attending Ceolchoirm for the first time attend without friends. This is something that we highly recommend, as the results are far greater where there is no pressure to speak English to friends from home. It's important to note that friends or family attending the same course will be placed in different groups or accommodation, thus encouraging them to make new friends through the medium of Irish. Ceolchoirm do not cater for large groups attending from schools for this reason. Cuairteanna Visits, Rule A course. Students who speak one complete sentence in English for whatever reason must leave the course and there will be no refund of fee. Where is my bag? Is an example of a complete sentence. This course is suitable for students between the ages of 12 and 18 with a very high standard of spoken Irish already. The majority of students on a Rule A course have attended at least one Rule B course with Ceolchoirm and are comfortable and competent in speaking Irish. The ruling on this course is strictly enforced from the first day to the last day of the course. If the rule is broken on a Rule A course, there is no second chance. Course Rule B. Rule B course. If a student accidentally speaks English, he or she will be reprimanded and warned, and parents will be notified. If such an incident is repeated, we will have no option but to send the student home. However, deliberate speaking of English will not be tolerated on any course, and any student found doing so must leave the course without any warning and with no refund of fee. This course is suitable for students between the ages of 12 and 18 and also the ages of 10 and 12 on our 2-week course. Students on a Rule B course range from beginner level to quite competent and are graded accordingly for classes. All other aspects of this course are the same as a Rule A course. Deliberate speaking of English is not tolerated on this course, but the rule does allow for slip-ups, whereas the Rule A course does not. Any student participating in an English conversation will be dismissed from the course without warning. Course Rule C. Rule C course. This is a 2-week day course in a selection of locations. These courses run from Monday to Friday and students go home every evening. This is an ideal introduction to Ceolchoirm and many students move on to attend a Rule B course afterwards. This course is suitable for 4th, 5th and 6th class students. Lóistín Accommodation. Ceolchoirm run courses both in and outside Gaeltacht areas using either houses or boarding school accommodation. In our boarding colleges, students sleep in rooms or dormitories in the colleges themselves. On our courses run in Gaeltacht areas, students stay with Gaeltacht families in their family homes with a leader in every house. In both of these situations, there is the same high level of care and supervision from our staff. After a 3-week course at Ceolchoirm, a student returns home with a new confidence in speaking Irish. This is achieved by the total immersion policy of the organisation and the strict enforcement of the language rule applicable on each course. There are many different groups running courses around the country with different rules and teaching methods. Ceolchoirm specialises in learning Irish through activity in a complete Irish language environment. We strongly believe from our many years' experience that this is the most effective way to learn any language, and feedback from our past pupils and parents confirms this. Another very important aspect of the course is that all students build up a network of friends from all over the country, thus enabling them to maintain these friendships through the medium of Irish. Sláinte agus a bhfáilteacht. Health and safety. The health and safety of every student on our courses is our primary concern. It's important that Ceolchoirm is made aware of any dietary requirements your child might have. If your child is on medication, all requirements should be registered with us. There is a doctor on call at all of our centres. A member of staff will be specifically responsible for any medical issues, along with administering medication. Parents also need to inform us of any special requirements that their son or daughter might have, and also of any personal issues which will help us in taking care of their son or daughter. Please speak to our representative regarding this. Confidentiality is ensured at all times. We understand that for some children this is the first time away from home for such a length of time. It can sometimes be difficult to settle down. To help them overcome this worry, we encourage them to make friends straight away. On Éireann, the team. The course manager, or the banistor, is responsible for every aspect of the course. All parents will be provided with a contact number for the banistor, which can be used if needed. For every 8 students, there is a Cinnera, or leader. Each Cinnera is a former student whose role is to welcome your son or daughter and give them as much guidance and help as they can. When your son or daughter arrives at the college, the Cinnera personally shows them around and helps them settle in. After a certain amount of experience with Ceolchoirm courses, many students apply to become Cinnera. Therefore, they know from experience what your son or daughter is going through when they first arrive, and they are sympathetic to their concerns. Cuairteanna Visits. Parents have an opportunity to visit the centre for 2 hours every Sunday. Your son or daughter may only leave the centre with a parent or legal guardian. Should a relative or friend wish to visit during visiting time, they must provide written consent from a parent or legal guardian. College activities continue as normal during visiting times. Those who do not leave during this time will have an opportunity to receive a phone call in place of a visit if necessary. This must be pre-arranged during the previous week to facilitate as many as possible unlimited phone lines. Should you have any concern at all at any stage of the course, be it during the first, second or third week, please contact the banistor immediately. We feel it's important that your son or daughter feels safe and comfortable in their new surroundings away from home. Gnáth Lá A Typical Day. The day begins with breakfast, which is followed by morning classes, interspersed with formal and informal group activity with an emphasis on the spoken language. After lunch, there are a wide variety of activities to suit everyone's taste, including sport, arts and crafts, music, drama, and lots of other group activities. It's important that your son or daughter brings whatever equipment is needed for their favourite activity. We try to facilitate as many interests as possible. After tea, everyone gathers for the nightly activities, which include céilí, music, talent shows and themed events, encouraging your son or daughter to participate in performance. Untitled Chapter. Each year, at the end of the summer, up to 2,000 people, students and parents gather together for a day of activities at the Ceolchoirm reunion, Untitled Chapter. This gives your son or daughter a chance to meet up with friends both old and new, and an opportunity to use the Irish they've learned during the summer. All family and friends are welcome to attend Untitled Chapter. This is the official start to Cumann winter timetable of events. Cumann Youth Club Structure. Cumann, our nationwide youth club network, provides an outlet for your son or daughter to develop and nurture their fluency throughout the year. Young people attend their local club every week, of which there are 70 nationwide. It's an opportunity to engage in a variety of organised and supervised activities, which normalises the language for young people on a social level. Young people must see the advantage in learning and speaking Irish, and we strive to continually provide this service for them. If you've just made the decision to attend a Ceolchoirm course, then find out where your local club is and come along and see for yourself. Cóttáil le tuairt ar an gcomharsa. What do I need to bring on the course? We recommend you bring a number of items with you on the summer course, such as sports gear, musical instruments, quilt or sleeping bag, raincoat or disposable camera. Please refer to our brochure for details. Your son or daughter is responsible for their own personal property. It's important that they do not lend clothes or items to others. In the event of any personal belongings going missing under any circumstances during the course, Ceolchoirm will not be held responsible. Coscar Húsha Lanas. The following items are not allowed. There are a number of items which you should not bring with you. including books, iPod or MP3 player, hair straighteners, aerosols, digital cameras, food or mobile phones. We have a strict policy in relation to the use of mobile phones. Due to health and safety issues and also our rules in relation to using English, under no circumstances can we allow the use of mobiles. All parents will have a direct line of contact to the Banistore, and your son or daughter can, in case of emergency, speak to them to organise a call home. Your son or daughter must attend the course in full. Should there be personal events taking place during the course, we recommend changing to more suitable dates, as leaving the course for any reason can cause disruption to others and to the total immersive nature of the course. It can also prove disruptive to others who may not be fully settled. Ceolchoirm an Lá deiridh, Final Day Concert. It's very important that your son or daughter is present for the final day ceremony, which is the culmination of 3 weeks' work. The entire course participates in this, and it can be very disappointing for those involved if parents are not in attendance. Our primary concern is that after 3 weeks at Ceolchoirm, your son or daughter will go home speaking Irish with ease and confidence and will also have developed a positive attitude towards the language. It's important that when students go home, they continue to practice their Irish. This is not always easy, and therefore we strongly recommend that they attend Cumann every week. To recap on the rules. Cuairteanna Visits A, Rule A course. Students who speak one complete sentence in English for whatever reason must leave the course, and there will be no refund of fee. Where is my bag is an example of a complete sentence. This course is suitable for students between the ages of 12 and 18 with a very high standard of spoken Irish already. The majority of students on a Rule A course have attended at least one Rule B course with Ceolchoirm and are comfortable and competent in speaking Irish. The ruling on this course is strictly enforced from the first day to the last day of the course. If the rule is broken on a Rule A course, there is no second chance. Cuairteanna Rule B, Rule B course. If a student accidentally speaks English, he or she will be reprimanded and warned, and parents will be notified. If such an incident is repeated, we will have no option but to send the student home. However, deliberate speaking of English will not be tolerated on any course, and any student found doing so must leave the course without any warning and with no refund of fee. This course is suitable for students between the ages of 12 and 18, and also the ages of 10 and 12 on our 2-week course. Students on a Rule B course range from beginner level to quite competent and are graded accordingly for classes. All other aspects of this course are the same as a Rule A course. Deliberate speaking of English is not tolerated on this course, but the rule does allow for slip-ups, whereas the Rule A course does not. Any student participating in an English conversation will be dismissed from the course without warning. Finally, if you have any questions or concerns with regard to the course, then please don't hesitate to contact us. We hope that your son or daughter has an enjoyable time with us in Ceolchoirm. Gur míle maith agaibh.